y'all getting off the bus, that bitch put her hands on me and beat her fucking ass.
Clock it! That's my friend!
Who said I could find some noise? Who said I could do that? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Bro, you don't give a fuck.
She done made all these people get off the bus.
I didn't even know who I was arguing with.
The one, I think the one with the yellow one.
Somebody on the bus was up there coming at me, right? Because the man, she was being loud as fuck, was sitting up there yelling and shit. But then somebody said, who in the fight?
Oh, just chill out for a second.
Like, please.
But Micah, move.
I don't know.
Let's push the piece. Let's push the piece. Micah, go on. Go, Micah. Let's push the piece.
She said she right here. I'm right here. I mean, I never said I needed that from you.
Oh my God.
Who is gonna fight you over some noise? Like,
What began as a typical school day in Douglas County, Georgia has now turned into a heartbreaking tragedy that is sparking outrage and raising serious questions across the community and online. A 12-year-old girl is now dead after a fight involving several students that reportedly started at school and continued after they got off a school bus. As details continue to emerge, videos, witness accounts, and emotional messages from family members are spreading rapidly across social media, leaving many people asking the same question. How did a conflict between middle school students escalate into something so devastating? Now, a grieving family is searching for answers as the community tries to understand what really happened in the moments leading up to the young girl's death. Her name was Jada West, and she was only 12 years old. According to family members posted online, Jada was later declared brain dead after a fight that reportedly began earlier in the day at Mason Creek Middle School and continued during the bus ride home. Relatives say the conflict may not have started that day, claiming Jada had been dealing with bullying from another student for nearly 3 months after the family moved into the neighborhood. And that concerns had previously been raised with the school. They say the argument continued on the school bus, which has led many people online to question whether bus camera footage could reveal what happened before the situation escalated. A video now circulating on social media reportedly shows the moments after students exited the bus, where Jada can be heard asking, "Why is everybody getting off the bus?" as tensions appeared to grow and more students gathered around. The footage has sparked intense debate online, with some viewers questioning whether adults nearby intervened soon enough and what role, if any, they played as the confrontation unfolded. According to relatives, after the fight ended, Jada began walking home, but shortly afterward, she collapsed. Her family says her heart stopped and she was rushed to a children's hospital in Atlanta, where doctors worked to save her. For hours, loved ones posted updates asking for prayers and hoping for a miracle before later sharing the devastating news that she had been pronounced brain dead. As the story continues to spread, many in the community are calling for answers, including a closer look at what happened at the school, on the bus, and in the moments after students stepped off. At the center of it all is a heartbreaking reality, a conflict between middle school students that ended with a young girl losing her life, leaving a community asking how many chances there may have been to stop it before it became a tragedy.
Her name is Jada West. She's 12 years old. She is a student at Mason Creek Middle School, I should say, in Douglas County. She lives in Villa Rica on the Douglas County side, and she actually is someone who moved from Bowden to start the second semester here in January. So she's a new student at the school, and her parents say that she has been bullied since going to that school. She said I'm told that her dad went to the school to try to deal with some of these issues. There's an issue with a boy and there's an issue with a girl. And what ended up happening on Thursday is that she got into an argument with a girl on the bus, and then that spilled out onto the street at her bus stop. She walked down the street. There's video of this circulating on social media, and that family asked us not to show that video, so we are honoring that request. And then a fight ensues, and Jada falls to the ground. She gets back up, and she seems like she might be okay, and then she walks away, and then she falls again to the ground. Because she was near home, one of her girlfriends, the little girl, she ran to get Jada's mom. Mom comes out to the scene and sees her child on the floor, not breathing, and so they take her to Tanner Medical Center, Villa Rica. Then she's air flighted to Scottish Rite Children's Hospital. And unfortunately, she was pronounced dead on Sunday, brain dead. And now they are now in the process of making funeral arrangements. Right now, they do not know what killed that little girl. They're waiting on an autopsy, but the family is putting one and one together and saying this equals two. This fight, this bullying led to this. I want you to take a listen to her mom right now.
I'm angry. We gotta teach our children. I'm angry. What happened to the love? What happened to the love? We lost our love, people. Teaching children to love. Violence is not the key. Have a heart. Have a heart. Love. The Lord wants us to love one another.
Absolutely heartbreaking. And the video that I mentioned just a few moments ago, that video that's been circulating is now in the hands of the Villa Rica Police Department. The Villa Rica Police Department and the Douglas County District Attorney's Office are looking at this video and doing interviews, and they'll figure out what the next steps here. But right now, no one has been charged in this case. Ariel?
Kevin, the pain and anguish in that mother's voice, it's like a gut punch. I can't even imagine what that family is going through given this situation. Has the school district said anything? Is there any further information about it sounding like the father trying to put an end to this and taking action about the bullying his daughter was facing? Any information that they might be sharing?
The school system didn't directly deal with that part, but did put out a statement basically offering its condolences and saying that because this incident took place off of school property, they don't want to comment any further other than to say that law enforcement is handling this case at this moment.
Okay, good to know. Kevin, before I let you go, any final questions besides obviously what police are going to find as a course of this investigation? Anything else that you're taking a look at, ways that maybe people can get involved and help this family? Any of that out yet?
Yeah, you know, I did ask the family if they had anything like that going on, and right now they don't. They're still planning their funeral, but this is truly an awful situation, and they really they provided the video for us, but they had second thoughts and said, please don't put that video out there, and we certainly will respect that. It's when you look at the video, you do not see the second end where she's falling on the ground and the mom comes to get her, but you do see the initial fight where they get the deuce up, they start punching and they go to the ground and she gets up and it seems like she's okay, but obviously that is truly an extremely uncomfortable thing to watch for the family and for the mom. So we definitely did not want to put that video back out there.
As this heartbreaking case continues to unfold, many questions still remain about what exactly happened that day and whether anything could have been done to prevent such a devastating outcome. For Jada West's family, the focus now is not only on seeking answers, but also on making sure her story is heard and remembered. What began as a conflict between students has now turned into a tragedy that has shaken an entire community and sparked important conversations about bullying, accountability, and student safety. As investigators and school officials continue looking into the incident, many are hoping the truth will come to light. For now, a family is left grieving the loss of a young girl whose life ended far too soon.